And right now it is around 3 p.m. and I'm gonna clock out around 5 p.m. I'm gonna go out with my friend, so I'm very excited for that. And yeah, I'm gonna just take you guys along with the next few days. Thank you. You're welcome for the ice cream.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like strawberry something with the chocolate chip cookie dough. Looks really good.
It does look really good.
But yeah,
It's more cold than
I like the waffle, so it's okay. How was the dinner? I love it.
The
Oh,
dessert.
you really like the one.
I really like the
I
one.
really like the pizza. The mushroom was.
The fries.
I think they had like a truffle oil as well on the top. The truffle.
On the pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like I smell that.
I just heard. I've never tried truffle, so
That's good.
it was a good experience.
Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. I didn't even make my bed, but it's currently around 11:30. I went for a drink and dinner with my friend last night, as you guys saw. It was amazing. I always love hanging out with her, so it was great spending time with her. And now I'm having Emma Chamberlain coffee. I have a mixed opinion about this, but overall it is a good coffee, and like it's relatively healthier than other coffee drinks, so I'm happy with that. And I made some breakfast. I guess it's almost brunch. I want to have more heavier food, but I also know that I might have something later. I have lots of errands to run, so I really gotta go. Yeah, it's gonna be a good weekend. Oh, so good. So here's the update. I'm going to go to run errand number 2. I just went to the re-grocery, pick up a few things, and now I think I'm going to Target and also Tokyo Central and Daiso. So it's quite a lot to do, but it's okay. I hate that. Like today I catch myself kind of like rushing myself for no reason, because I really don't have any plans for today, and I have a whole day. It's still not even like, it's still noon. So like, I don't know why I'm doing that, and I do that quite a lot. So here's a reminder, just like it's okay to slow down. And I know that I still feel like I always feel like I'm falling back to my life, but it's not. Like everything's gonna be okay, you know. Like it sounds so dramatic, but that's how I felt today. Hello guys, so I just finished the errands. I think I'm gonna go home soon. I got a couple things for my grocery and also my lunch, because I don't come to the Japanese grocery store every weekend, so I'll show you what I got. So I couldn't decide, but I got this like sushi roll thing, and this is inari sushi, this is futomaki, and this is shrimp tempura roll. It looks really good, so I don't think I'm gonna finish all of it, but I have a little bit because I'm really starving. So here's the update. I finished the whole thing. I kind of want to try the shrimp tempura roll. I don't know, should I do it? I guess I can have one. Look at that. Wow. I hope no one's watching. I'll be very embarrassed right now. Hello everyone, it's been a hot minute, but this is actually on Tuesday, the day after the long weekend. I'm taking today the PDO because I can. So I kind of just talk about my plan for the next couple months and how's my work is going and all that. Work has been great. Again, if you don't know, I work 9 to 5 in America. I actually grew up in Tokyo, and then it's been great. Definitely have like late nights and all that, but overall I'm very grateful that I do have my job. Unfortunately, we have to go through the layoffs like other big companies do. We have a parent company, and they have like a big number of offices in America, and anyone from our company was fine, but within the same network there are quite many people got laid off throughout the whole offices. across the country. So that was a big news. That was my first time getting anywhere close to like layoff situation. You know, the names that I knew, not that I ever walked close to them or anything. It was an experience to learn for sure. So that happened like a month ago. Now it's chill now. Definitely see many people taking PT offs in the office. So we do have relatively chill. I wouldn't say chill, but like some people are not in the office and people are like understanding. So it's to me it feels easier to take my PTO as well. For my plan for summer is actually I am traveling to Europe for a week. So I'm going to Rome, Switzerland, Zug. Zug. I'm very excited about my trip. So that's coming in June, July 4th weekend. I am actually going back to Japan to visit my mom. It's been a while. I guess like it's been like a year, which is not too bad at all. But I just miss my family a lot for some reason. I think I'm going through my homesick era. I miss my food. I miss my mom. I miss my friends. So it was definitely a stretch to take this PTO like within like super close. But I did my math, and for the 4th of July, when I go back to Japan, I only have to take like 3 days PTO. Then I'll have like a whole week off. So that wasn't too bad of the idea. Unfortunately, I waited until very last minute, booked this PTO for especially Japan. So the flight was quite expensive, but I think it's okay. It's worth it. I've been thinking about this a lot, like how I use my money. I've been very frugal when it comes to like traveling. So like I sleep at the hostel or like I try to eat cheap meal, whatnot. As I got older, I'm 25 now. I realized that I can let myself to be more mindful because at the end of the day, money I can earn it back, but the time I cannot earn it back. Like I will never be 25, or the famous TikToks or whatever.
If you think you're getting away, I will prove you wrong. I'll take you all the way. Boy, just come along. Hear me when I say.
So yes, it is gonna be stressful financially, and then I definitely have to work harder and like do budgeting after this whole trip season ends. But at the same time, I'm very grateful that I'll be able to take one, use my PTO, two, financially at the place that I'm willing to take this less risk, and three, I am healthy, and four, I have someone that I can travel with. So yeah, I'm very excited about my trip and definitely love to vlog something. I know I'm very inconsistent lately. That's something like I also think about. There's two things I want to talk about as well. One is like input and output creatively, and also my fear of going back to Japan. So I guess I can talk about the Japan situation. So I am going back to Japan again. That's where I grew up, and that's where I went through all of my puberties and like teenage and stuff. And I definitely gained weight, and especially like last in a year. So I used to be very, very thin. Well, I guess like not very thin, but like definitely thinner than what I am right now. So especially 2020, during pandemic, I lost quite weight, and there's definitely a sign of like very unhealthy relationship with food that I had. Then last in a year, I started weightlifting more, focus on proteins, changing my diet. Yeah, I definitely gain weight, and that's why I'm scared to go back to Japan and meet my friends because they've seen me when I was skinnier, and now I gain weight, and especially in Japan, girls are relatively thinner. Like yeah, thinner the better. That environment it got better, but like I feel okay in America right now, but I know that when I go back to Japan, I compare myself to the girls in Japan, and they're so much skinnier, like so much thinner. I'm sorry if I'm using the terms in the wrong way, but that's just like easy to explain the situation. So I'm very afraid. I'm afraid that my mom is gonna make some comments about my body and just like everything. So yeah, so that's like one thing I've been thinking about, and the other thing is what is it called? Oh yeah, being like input and output about like being creative. So right now my job doesn't really require me to be creative, which is great. And I want to do more YouTube long form contents, but I also like here and there doing TikToks or like short form contents. But I also start doing recently the Pinterest. Well, I started yesterday, so let's see how long it's gonna last. I started doing Pinterest as well. So that's like a lot of output. And I need to have equal amount, if not more input creatively as well. I think that's how I got into like burnout in the first couple years ago. So I really want to make sure that I have the balance and like trying to be as sustainable as I can about being creative. So that's something like I don't have an answer yet, but that's something like I've been thinking about that a lot. I should be taking this kind of like catch ups more, especially when I'm going down. I take videos only when I'm like healthy and like I have time and I'm rested, you know. So I definitely want to take my videos when I'm not feeling well. I think that's it's more realistic and like that's something that I like more people can relate to.